We're all set to create applications. Run IDEA. Click Create New Project. And click Next. Click Next once again. Now you should give a name to the project. This is our first project, so we'll follow the tradition and call it Hello World. Click Finish. Once you start up the program, you will always see such a window. It gives a tip of the day, and you can read about some very interesting features of the program and about the hotkeys. At this point, there's no use for us, so just close it. So our first project has been created. Let's take a look at what it consists of. If this window is not displayed, click the project button on the left. You'll see the folder hierarchy. What we need now is one of the folders, which is called Hello World. Click it, and you'll see several folders in it. One of these folders is called SRC. It's where all the source code will be stored. All Java code is contained in so-called Java classes. A Java class is stored in a file with the name suffix .java. Let's create our first Java class, which will print Hello World. In order to do this, right-click SRC folder, select New, and then click Java class. At this point, we need to give a name to the class. There's Java naming convention, which the community of Java developers decided to comply with. According to it, all Java class names must begin with a capital letter, and if a given class or method name consists of more than one word, each of the words must begin with a capital letter. For example, our program is going to print Hello World. Thus, it's logical to call the class Hello World. Do not forget about the capital letters. Since we have two words, the word world must start with the capital letter too. Click OK. So the class has been created. As you can see, the class name Hello World is the same as the file name helloworld.java. Let's take a look at the signature where the class is declared. First of all, we can see the word public. It's called access modifier and is used to declare the accessibility of the class from other classes or programs. We will consider modifiers in more detail later. Here the word public was used. It means that the class can be accessed from other classes. Then there's a keyword class, the class name, and curly brackets. All the Java code must be written within the classes between the curly brackets. Every class which is supposed to do something when the program starts must contain method main. We will study methods a little later. Until then, consider the word method to be some action which is to be performed by a program. In order to run our class, we have to add the method main. So let's add it. At this time, simply copy my code. Public, static. Oh, by the way, when you're typing, IDEA suggests possible options. In order to insert them, press Tab. Public, static, void, main. In the round brackets, write string, omission dots, args, an opening curly bracket. It does look quite hard now, but never mind, because in the future, you'll get to know this construction. You might have noticed that a play icon appeared to the left from the class. It means that now we can run the class. Since this construction, public static void main, is standard, it must be present in all the classes, which we will run upon the start of the program. IDEA has a way to add these lines very fast. Let's delete this line. As we can see, the play icon has immediately disappeared, so we can't run our class. Let's type it, PSVM, which stands for public static void main, and press Tab. IDEA generates this code for us. Now all we're going to add within the main method between the curly brackets will be run when the program starts. We want to have a message "Hello World" displayed on the console. To print the output to the console, Java has a standard construction, system.out.println. Let's type it, system.out.println. And in the round brackets, there should be the line which is to be printed on the console. We want to print "Hello World." What we have just done is known as a method call. We've called a method which prints a line on the console. Every method call must be finished with a semicolon. Let's now run our project. To do so, click Play button on the left from the class and click Run Hello World.main. Here below you'll see the console, which displays all kinds of information. And there it is, our line "Hello World." Congratulations, your first program is complete. Let's sum up. All the Java code is written within the classes between curly brackets. In order to run a code when a program starts, you must specify the entry point. To do so, public static void main method must be added to the needed class. Class names are written with the initial capital letter. Method names are written with a lowercase letter. To display a line on the screen, system.out.println method must be called. And at home, you will create a new Java class, which will print the names of your family members, each one on a new line. The file with the solution will be attached to our next lesson. See you later.